All right, my friends, we're going to talk about marketing with Twitter. I'm going to be showing you not only how to get free traffic, but also how to build up relationships that are going to be useful for you, as you need to market things to, bring in JV partners, affiliates, that kind of thing. But first off, what is Twitter? And by the way, I'm not going to bore you with like some big long overview of everything that we're going to talk about, because we're going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff. And I just want you to sit tight, take some notes. If you're not familiar at all with Twitter, pay particular attention here. If you already know what it is, then some of this stuff is going to be, not that informative to you. But first off, Twitter is a microblog. That's how you can think of it. You're able, with a blog, you might post a whole article. With Twitter, you're limited to each post having only 140 characters. The idea of it, and we're going to be checking out the site itself so you can see, firsthand if you haven't had any experience with it. But the idea of it is, what are you doing right now? That's kind of the theme that is on Twitter, and that was the original goal. Now, obviously, people are using it as a marketing tool now, but originally it was, and that happens a lot with these Web 2.0, these social networking sites, like MySpace, for example, was originally a place for bands to put their music and information and stuff like that, and look what it has exploded to today. Same thing's kind of happening on Twitter. Originally it was, just what are you doing right now? And a lot of people still use it for that. The kind of thing, we're, as human beings, we want to know what's going on with each other, right? So you might call up a friend and say, hey, what are you doing? And they just tell you what they're doing. Well, same thing happens on Twitter, except what you do is you log in and you just answer that question. What are you doing right now? And you might say, I'm reading a book. You might say, I'm cooking dinner, any of that kind of stuff. Marketers, at least marketers that are not as savvy as I'm going to show you how to be, will just blatantly post, information about how you can buy some product or something from them. A lot of people ignore that kind of stuff, so I'm not even going to, attempt to get you to do things like that. I'm going to show you how to use Twitter as a leveraging tool, and much more effectively, where you build a relationship, you build a community of loyal followers who are actually interested in what you've got going on. And of course, there are a lot of other benefits that we will be uncovering as we go through here. But Twitter is a social network. Like I just said, people keep up with each other and they communicate. And of course, they market as well. The way that they do it is Twitter allows us to put links inside of those little posts. Now, I'm going to show you real quick before we move on to the next.